So what are we going to learn in Practical Research 1? Basically, we have 10 modules, 5 modules for midterms, and 5 modules for finals. And we will be dividing our lessons into two. For the midterms, we will be learning about qualitative research, whereas in the finals, we will be learning about quantitative research. Now let's take a look at the different modules for midterms as well as for finals. For midterms, under Module 1, we will be learning about the nature of inquiry and research. Under this module, we'll be learning about the importance of research in daily life. We will also learn the characteristics, processes, as well as ethics of research. Also, we will be learning the difference between quantitative and qualitative research and some of the different kinds of researches, so that we will be able to know what are these researches across the fields of research in daily life. For Module 2, we will be learning about qualitative research and its importance in daily life. Why do we need to know this? It's because we need to know the value of qualitative research, what are the kinds of qualitative research, the characteristics, the uses, as well as the strengths and weaknesses. We will also learn the importance of qualitative research across fields of inquiry. Now remember, since you are STEM students, we will be focusing on STEM-related courses. Also, under qualitative research and its importance, or under the module number 2, we will be identifying the inquiry and stating the problem. Now, for this part, we will be learning what are the range of research topics in the area of inquiry. So basically, we will learn what are the topics in qualitative research that is applicable in STEM courses. We will also learn the value of research in the area of interest, as well as the specificity and feasibility of the problem that you are going to select. So, under this lesson, we will be learning what are the types of topics that we can actually do our research on. For module number 3, we will be learning from others and reviewing the literature. So basically, we will be learning about the review of related literature. We will be teaching you the criteria in selecting as well as citing and synthesizing related literature. Of course, we will be learning how to do some ethical standards in writing review of related literature. Also, we will be teaching you how to do citing or citation as well as referencing in APA format in 7th edition. Now for module number 4, we will now be able to understand data and ways to systematically collect data. And so under this module, we will be learning qualitative research designs. So we will teach you how to do your sampling method, as well as your data collection, your analysis procedures such as survey, interview, and observation. Also, we will be teaching you how to create design principles for the execution of your research. Also, under module number 4, we will be analyzing the meaning of the data and drawing conclusions. And so for this part, we will be learning observation and interview procedures, as well as the skills how to do this different interview or these different observation procedures. And from the data that you have gathered, you will also learn how to draw out patterns. And then from there, you will be learning how to collect this data and then put them together into different themes. Finally, for module number 5, you will now report and share the findings and ways to systematically collect data. So here, we will give you some guidelines in making your conclusions and recommendations. And finally, we will be teaching you the techniques in listing references. So those are what we are going to learn for midterms. How about for finals? For finals, we will be focusing on quantitative research. And for module number 6, you will be learning about quantitative research, its definition, its types and goals, as well as the characteristics, the strengths, the weaknesses, and kinds of quantitative research. So basically, they are the same with the midterms. However, this time you will be focusing on quantitative research. You will also be deciding on suitable quantitative research in different areas of interest. And this is where we are going to integrate experimental research. Why? It's because take note that as STEM students, our final output should be in the experimental type of research. For practical research 1, practical research 2, whatever you have decided to learn or to study will be integrated now to your capstone. That will be your final product or your final output. Also, in module number 6, you will be learning the importance of quantitative research across fields, as well as the nature of variables. For module number 7, you will learn how to do your introduction of the study in a quantitative form or in an experimental research. So this is where you are now going to look at different research topics in the area of inquiry or in the area of your interest. You will also learn the value of research in the area of your interest, as well as the specificity and feasibility of the problem that you have posed. So, is it feasible? Will it be specific? Will it be doable during your time? So, those are the things that you have to consider when you choose now your topic. You will also learn how to do research hypotheses, as well as the definition of terms that will be used in your study. For module number 8, you will be learning how to do methodology. And take note that since you are talking about quantitative research, also experimental research, it will be now different with qualitative research. So here we will be teaching you your description of the sample instrument that you're going to develop. It will also be learned how to do description of your intervention, as well as the different experimental methods that you are going to use in your research. For module number 9, you will now be learning data gathering process. And so for this part, you will now be collecting your data. Also, you will be writing the procedures and skills that you will be using in your experimental research or in your quantitative research. You will also be learning data processing as well as organizing and analyzing your data. Finally, for module number 10, you will be learning conclusion and recommendations. So again, we will be teaching you how to write your conclusion and recommendations as well as summarizing your data findings. Now, the question is, what will be your final output for practical research 1? So basically, for practical research 1, we will all be concentrating in the different concepts in quantitative and qualitative research. And under this, we will be learning experimental research. So that for practical research 1, you will now be able to choose your topic. And for your final output, we will be having a topic defense or a title defense. So this is what we will be learning from practical research 1. And so, for your assignment, please introduce yourself also in the form of a video and upload it to our Canvas. Thank you for listening and have a good day.